tribe. Hello, collaborative creative sphere. It's so good to be here with you for Thursday's Power Hour. Elizabeth is with us, but she's sort of at the control booth, recording the session and making sure all the technology behind the scenes are ready to go. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you my tribe farming and tribe marketing class. This is a class that I've been teaching for the past couple years at EXP, the first Tuesday of every month. So if you'd like to catch this again, you can catch it in the Icon Auditorium, the Icon series, the first Tuesday of every month. But this is actually a class that I've been teaching for more than a decade. It used to be called virtual farming, virtual marketing, but I've adapted it and it's evolved over the years. And believe it or not, I feel like it's at another evolutionary point. So maybe you guys can help me sort of bring it into 2020, since 2020 has been so far a pretty unique year. So I'm going to share my screen and we're gonna dive into tribe farming and tribe marketing. So hang on with me. Sharing the screen here. Okay, so this is the presentation for EXP University, the Icon series, and tribe farming and marketing. What I call the future of real estate client cultivation. I don't like the word lead generation. That's me. I like to be developing and furthering relationships with clients in my community. So we don't need to, all right, here, got to find how to progress my slides here. I'm going to turn off the camera too. How do I do that? So that you can be focused on
I don't see you on
presentation. I got it. Okay. So we don't need to have any sort of class rules. Just a little bit about me. Oh, you know me. You don't need to. You hear and visit with Elizabeth and I every Wednesday at our huddle and in our other tribe gatherings on collaborative conversations. So, all right. So my focus, the focus and my intention for this class has always been to equip you with a new lead generation tool and lens to explore it. We're gonna change the lens and adjust the focus. So, okay, I always start off with a few questions, and when we're in our cloud campus, I like to get students sort of typing and throwing out some of their answers here, but I've got a series of questions for you. One, would you like to build a business working and serving like-minded people who share the same interests, rituals, and routines as you? Yes or no? Yes or no? Think about it. Two, would you like to have a business base of loyal clients who you can depend upon? Think about it. Yes or no? Three, would you like to own a business that has community service at the core? And are you new to the real estate industry or looking to grow or expand your business? And during this year of COVID-19, I have a fifth question. Have you seen an increase in online connection needs since the pandemic started? Okay, so if you answered yes to any of these questions, then it's possible that tribe marketing and tribe farming might be a tool that you might want to incorporate into your business. Okay, so tribes. Okay, so for me to fully arm you with the skills to successfully build a modern tribe, we need to go back and review the historical concepts of tribe. As many of you know, I'm an ex-school teacher, so let's do a quick evolutionary review of tribalism. I know just what you wanted in your 9 a.m. power hour is a history lesson. So in thinking about tribes, I want you to think about what word comes to mind when you think about ancient tribes. I mean, historically, what words or phrases or images come to mind? I'm just going to give you just a few seconds to just allow your mind to just daydream about ancient tribes. What do you think of? What first comes to mind? Now, what I'm going to share with you is that in looking at the historical nature of tribalism and tribes, there was a common core goal. And that common goal was survival. Survival was their shared storytelling. Their shared experience was survival. Tribes were completely, in history sense, they were completely built around the task of surviving as a group of individuals. Okay, so now within the shared story of survival, there were 3 core common traits, all right? And in a tribe, you're going to find shared devotion, reciprocal support, and common rituals. That's sort of a review of ancient tribes: shared devotion, reciprocal support, and common rituals. Now, once we moved past ancient times and into the agricultural age, and survival was no longer the daily concern, the shared story and common traits evolved and formed around new goals like nationality, religion, and other shared ideology. You know, I want you guys to think of the ancient Romans or Greeks and, you know, like the various sub-tribes like Sparta. Okay, I just found this when I was putting together my class, and I thought it was kind of funny. We all know the reality is that tribes have evolved. They have evolved from ancient times, and we are now in this new era of tribalism. Okay, so we're going to jump forward to the development of our modern tribe online. And you've completed your history lesson. Did you think that you were going to get through that? Look at that. So ever since, we're going to talk a little bit about Web 2.0. So ever since the development of Web 2.0 and the rise of social media, this evolution has accelerated the growth of a new generation of tribes. These growing tribes also, interesting enough, caught the attention of top national advertisers and marketing teams. Now, usually when I'm at this point in the class, I have to, check in and see, do people know what Web 2.0 is? Some of you might know when I say the phrase Web 2.0, what I'm talking about. So Web 2.0 was when the internet moved into the realm of interaction and engagement online. The original version of the web, Web 1, was really just a repository of information. I'm old enough to remember the time when all of a sudden there was just like libraries online, like there was just data and information online and you could go and read it. But there wasn't an opportunity to talk to the authors or talk to other people that read it. So Web 2.0 is when there was an ability to interact with people that came into the internet world. We kind of call it the social media world right now, but still this is honestly pre-Facebook. Some of you may be of my age group to remember MySpace and some of the other original interactions of Web 2.0. Okay, so we're going to discuss and move on to neo-tribes. Okay, this is the new era of tribes. Okay, and in the early 90s, actually, sociologists started studying this new tribal evolution coined neo-tribes, where the common story is no longer survival, but now shared interests, ideology, work, play, and guys, you probably already know dozens of neo-tribes. There's one really famous one that a lot of researchers, marketing and sociologists have studied. They're called the mammals. I don't know, I've not taught a class so far where people have figured out what mammals, M-A-M-I-L, the mammals. They're actually pictured on the right of your screen. Those are the mammals. Any guesses there? That's middle-aged men in Lycra. These are the guys that want all the cycling equipment, and they're out in the evenings and weekends riding in the hill country. That's our area outside of Austin. But the mammals, the middle-aged men in lycras. We got yoga, folks that are into yoga or cycling or what's that, spin in the center. We got Comic-Con. That's another example of a neo tribe. People that are really into comic books and the comic book world. We have extreme sport athletes, Trekkies, animal rights, global rights, homeschoolers, book clubbers. Gosh, the list could go on, like meditation groups, social dance groups, supper clubs, and foodies. These are all neo tribes. This is our new shared experience post-Web 2.0. Tribes are becoming more important than ever in our fast-paced online world where neighbors just don't visit as much in person anymore, and everyone is looking for a different place to fit in. So, ding, ding, ding. That's your little note that something new is coming. This is where the modern day realtor comes in. With the rise of these online neo-tribes, there is a ton of research showing that leaders are called for to lead more tribes and help connect people. And in an industry where our survival is based on making sure our services are in front of as many eyeballs as possible, tribe marketing, guys, is ready-made for lead generation of the future. And the best part about this is it's free. It doesn't require you to cold call, door knock, and allows you to serve where your own interests and passions lie, serving, I used to call it like-minded people, but that's become very sensitive phrase these days. But people with shared interests. And also I've noticed most recently, this has been an evolutionary thing that over the 11 years that I've been teaching this class, I've noticed an increased benefit of tribe marketing, because in the past several years, there's been a real increasing need for consumers to know your story. All of a sudden, we've become hyper-focused on story branding and making sure people in our community know who and what we are about. And guys, tribe marketing gives you the ideal platform. This is really a platform for you to expand your branding, to expand your connections, to expand, building authentic connections. And we're going to talk about authenticity here. So now we're going to move on. We're going to talk about what are the ingredients of a tribe? What are the ingredients of building and connecting a modern day neo tribe for business? Okay. Now, again, this is another evolution. I want to, make a little side note here. I want to make sure in this new heightened environment and awareness of division, I'm not talking about excluding or isolating or limiting yourself. I'm actually talking about expanding. My tribe marketing is expanding boundaries in this new landscape. It's thinking beyond ideology and focusing on how you might want to spend your energy in positive ways and people that you would truly enjoy authentically connecting with. So the first ingredient, and you can see all their pretty faces here, all their happy smiley faces, different age groups, and various demographics, but we've got the first ingredient of tribe marketing is people. It's all about people, guys. The second ingredient, it's all about authentic connections. No trolling or sales stuff here. You have to be an active participant with this tribe. A place where you might really enjoy making authentic connections with people that have shared interests and rituals. Okay? Modern neo-tribes are also about common experiences. You're going to have common experiences together from your history, common experiences that are naturally a part of your world. Again, they're going to be around a variety of things, whether that's exercise or animals or food or books, but there's going to be common experiences. There's also shared storytelling in the modern neo-tribe.